a big warm welcome to you. Welcome to day 2 of the Pregnancy Workout Challenge. Today we are going to be doing a pregnancy yoga class. It's going to be really nice and calming and grounding to the earth. It's about surrender. This is about just allowing your time to connect with Bub, because in our busy paced world it is often hard to even get 5 minutes to ourselves. So this is really about connecting to our breath, our body, the earth, and all that surrounds us and all those changes that are happening within us. So I really hope you enjoy this one, and it's a beautiful complement as to yesterday's workout is really calming yoga today. So let's get into it. Make sure that you hit subscribe so that you're listed on so that you can watch tomorrow's YouTube as well. Okay, so first up, we are just going to start in either seated position, either cross-legged, or you can come up and pop a pillow in between your legs, whatever's comfortable for you here. So you can sit on like a pillow and just closing off your eyes. So I'm going to sit in a cross-legged. If you're experiencing any pelvic pain, any SI joint pain, it's probably best that you sit on your shins in this one with a pillow in between your legs, so you're not really opening and expanding that sacrum joint. Okay, so first of all, we are just going to close off our eyes. We're going to take a moment to connect to the breath, connect to the earth below, and just take a moment to really connect to our body. As I said, in our busy paced, fast-paced world, it's often hard to get a moment to ourselves. Often get it hard to just have a moment to connect within, to even say hello to our little baby that's growing within, to acknowledge all that our body is going through, all those changes that is happening within. So we're just going to really take a moment to close off the eyes. I want you to relax the face, relaxing in between your eyes, allowing that jaw to completely melt down, relaxing the tongue and the throat, and letting go of any tension held in these shoulders. You can either place your hands on your belly, maybe you might feel a few kicks, or you can just place your hands on your knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Taking a moment now, we're going to inhale through our nose and gently feel the rise of our belly. So we're going to send that breath all the way down into our diaphragm, into our belly, and just feel everything expand. And then as we gently exhale, not forcing the breath, you gently feel your belly contracting back to your spine. So inhale all the way down into that diaphragm, feeling those lungs, feeling that belly, and then exhaling. Relax. Now all I want you to do is try and focus on extending that exhale. So we might go for a count of 4 for the inhale, and then try and go for a count of 5 or 6 for the exhale. So we're going in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a moment now, place your hands on your belly. I want you to keep your eyes closed. And we're just going to direct an intention down to your bub. Maybe it's just that you're going to allow yourself this moment to fully relax and surrender into the pregnancy. Maybe you're just going to send your bub a little message of love. Whatever it is up to you to decide. And now as you slowly connect back to your body, you're going to blink your eyes open. And with an inhale, we're going to rise both arms up to the sky, not arching your lower back, just lifting those arms up with a big inhale, allowing that belly to rise. And then exhale, placing them down by your side. As if we're sweeping the energy and the air up. So we're going inhale, sweeping those arms up. And exhale down, pushing the air. Inhale up. And exhaling down, pushing all that air down. Now, as you place your arm on the side, we're just going to lift that arm all the way over your body, allowing a big side stretch. Exhale, coming through the center. Stretching to the other side. Not pushing anything here. In pregnancy, everything's becoming a lot looser. We're producing some beautiful hormones such as relaxation that is going to open up your body. So often stretching is sometimes easier during pregnancy, but we don't want to over push yourself. So I just want you to go at a really easy pace here. Remember, this is just slow yoga to connect to your body and your breath. And then last one, exhale, switching sides. Beautiful. Now, as we just come over to a tabletop position, we're just going to tap those feet out because we've been sitting on them for a little bit. And then we're going to come to stillness, grounding down into the earth below. Fixing our knees down into the floor, making sure that we're bringing a 90-degree angle, making sure that your shoulders, elbows and wrists all in one line. And making sure that your spine is nice and strong and flat. From here, we're just going to come into some cat and cows, bringing your chin to your chest, lifting your spine up, then inhaling, looking up. If you feel like there's too much strain in the abdominals, just look down to the ground. Exhale, lifting that spine all the way up. Inhale, arching that spine, lifting up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. And we're going to be doing 2 more here. And last one. From here, we're just going to come back seated onto our heels again. And we're just going to bring our arms nice and wide, opening up your heart here, opening up your ribs, opening up your belly, helping everything expand. During pregnancy, everything's happening at the front. We're coming more and more forward facing. Our belly's getting bigger, our boobs are getting bigger. So we want to open up to the world. Expanding that belly, expanding that chest. And gently we're just going to come forward, exhaling, bringing your chin to your chest. And then with a big inhale, opening up. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, opening up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, opening up, really expanding, opening that chest. Exhaling. Last one. Inhale, opening up, spreading your wings. And exhale. Closing. Coming back to that tabletop position, we're just going to rock the hips from side to side. Again, during pregnancy, everything's happening at the front. So we really want to just allow your body space and time to just fully surrender and relax. So in this position, your abdominal wall is completely relaxed. All the pressure is coming off your spine. So just take a moment to rock those hips from right to left. And then maybe we can add in a little circle, closing off your eyes, dancing with your bod, dancing with your bug. Just little circles clockwise, and then you can swap direction to the other way. There is no right or wrong here, so do what feels good with you and your body. You might feel like you're a bit stuck somewhere. Maybe spend a little bit of extra time just holding that stretch. Big circles. Okay, and then we're just going to come down for a child's pose. Knees really wide. So we allow room for that bump to come through. If you're in trimester 3 and your bump is getting pretty big, then you might just want to come up on your elbows here. Or if you're experiencing heartburn, reflux, then just stay up on your elbows. Otherwise, if you're in trimester 2 or 1 and you still feel like you've got some room, then you can bring your head all the way down to the floor. So just focusing on your breath here, we're going to be taking 2 big belly breaths, allowing the body to fully relax. And last breath, inhale. And then exhaling out. Walking your hands to the right side of your body, allowing that left side to fully open up and expand, creating more space in that left side of the body. And then slowly walking your hands to the other side, opening the right side of the body up, allowing space. Beautiful. And slowly coming up. Don't go too fast. And just taking a moment up on your shins here, just to recenter. You don't want to move too fast and get you dizzy or off balance. Taking 2 breaths. We connect back to baby. And then we are going to make our way to standing. So standing up, we're going to spread our legs, feet a little bit wider than we normally would, just to allow room for the bum. So we want to have our feet parallel, facing forward, just beyond hip distance apart. We are going to place both hands onto your legs here, pushing out your bum. And then we're just going to fold forward, dropping that head all the way down. And then slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, you're going to be lifting up, sweeping those hands up to the sky. And then exhale, placing both hands onto the legs, dropping that head. And then 1 vertebrae at a time, lifting up. Sweeping those arms up to the sky, up to standing, and then exhale, sweep down, dropping that head, allowing that full body to flop. If you feel like you're getting too much heartburn here, just keep your body elevated. Inhaling, slowly coming up 1 vertebrae at a time, sweeping those arms, and last one, down, dropping that head. 1 vertebrae at a time, lifting up, sweeping those arms up, and exhale, coming down. From here, we are just going to spread our legs nice and wide. And if you want, you can use a block or a bolster or a pillow, just to keep yourself up if you cannot touch the floor. Otherwise, you can just always place your hands onto your legs like so. Okay, so we're just going to stay in this position. And then from here, we're just going to open up that pelvis, open up that mid-spine, that thoracic spine, and just lifting that arm to the sky. Exhale, you're going to place it back down onto the floor. We're going to do the other side. Opening up that arm to the sky, opening up that chest. Exhale, place down. From here, we're just going to drop the head down, opening up the back side of that body, opening up the hamstrings, the hips, really opening up that pelvis and the inlet of the pelvis. Walking your hands to the front of the mat. We're just going to come down into a deep squat, into our Malasana squat, and bring your hands into a prayer position. If you feel like you can't get into this position, you've got too tight ankles, then please just tuck your mat underneath your heels and create like a pair of high heels that you're wearing, so that this pose will be much, much easier for you to come into. I don't want you to have any strain or pain in any of these stretches. So taking a moment again to ground those feet down into the floor, creating all 5 toes on each foot, connection to the ground, and really having a really strong base of support. This is a beautiful position to help open that pelvic floor and to help prep for your labor, to help prep and strengthen all those deep pelvic floor muscles. Sometimes it can be quite strained holding this position, but it is a beautiful position for all mamas to do. Taking another moment here, and we're just going to slowly come out of it into a tabletop position, and we're just going to rock those hips from side to side again, allowing that abdominal wall to completely relax and stretch out. From here, we're just going to kick your right leg out to the side, keeping your left leg in a 90-degree angle, and we're going to stretch all that inner leg. If you can come down a little bit deeper into, so bringing your bum to your heel. Otherwise, if this is uncomfortable, then just stay in this position. We're opening up all those deep pelvic floor muscles, stretching the inner thighs, and opening up that pelvis. Return to center, rock those hips for a bit, allowing that pelvis to recenter, and then picking your other leg out, toes up to the sky. And again, if you feel like you can, then you can slowly come back into your heel. Maybe you want to come forward and then coming back. There is no rules for this one, so do what feels really nice for you. Just focusing on the breath. Maybe you want to close off the eyes. And then from here, we're going to go into pigeon. So you're just going to bring your left leg in. So again, the belly might get into the way for this one, okay? So you can either bring that leg to a 90-degree angle or tuck it in a little bit more, depending on how you feel. You might need to prop yourself up on some pillows or just coming down onto your elbows, whatever's comfy. If you're in your try 3, maybe you won't be able to come down onto your elbows. Maybe you might just need to stay up on your hands here so that your belly's not fully compressed. But if you're in the try 2, try 1, maybe we can come all the way down. Again, don't push it. There is no need to push anything, especially at this time in your life. You're growing a life, you're growing a new organ, your body is doing so much. You need to be grateful for all that it is doing and all that you're providing for your beautiful bum. So give yourself grace. Take 2 more breaths here. Last breath. And then swapping your legs. So bring your other leg forward. Again, you can bring your leg into a 90-degree angle. Or if you're feeling a bit tight like I am, I'm going to tuck my leg in. Straightening that back leg out. And again, there's many variations. If you feel like you've got reflux or anything, just stay up on your hands. Otherwise, you can come down. And for those that are in early pregnancy, maybe you might be able to put your head on the floor even. That is something I cannot do right now. There is something limiting my ability. So just closing off your eyes again. And just really allowing your body and your breath to slow down. Giving your time and space and energy to connect to the earth. And thank yourself for all that your body is doing. One more breath here. And then slowly coming out of it. Again, we're just going to return to that tabletop position. And we're just going to rock these hips from side to side. From here, we're just going to lift up your right arm to the sky, opening up that mid-spine. There's so much tension happening in that mid-upper thoracic spine right now. Everything's pulling your body forward, so we really want to help promote opening up this body. Exhale, placing your hand down onto the floor. Inhale, lifting your other arm up to the sky, opening up that back. Exhale down. One more on each side, opening up, inhaling, and exhaling down. Last one, inhaling, and exhaling down. From here, you're just going to rock those hips again. Maybe you want to do a little bit of circles. Just do what feels good. Connect to your bub. Your body knows what movement you want to do. It knows where the tightness lies. And we're just going to come seated onto your mat. Again, you can come into a cross-legged position, or if you want, you can come onto your shins so that you're up on your knees, placing a pillow in between your legs, whatever is comfortable for you here. We're just going to do a little twist here. So all we're going to do is we're going to do an open twist now. So we're going to bring our right arm behind us, left arm on the left leg, opening up that chest, opening up that spine. Maybe you can look behind you or just look out to the side. We don't want to be too aggressive here. And then swapping sides, right hand on right knee, left hand behind you, keeping that twist nice and open so we're not closing off our body during pregnancy. We want to keep open spaces. Generally, this twist feels very, very good for all pregnant mamas. This is exactly where we're feeling a lot of strain. Okay, and then slowly as we return to center, we are going to come for a really calming finish now. So we're going to do a connection to baby. We're going to take our time to just really allow ourselves to surrender and be with the ground, with the earth. Okay, so I'm going to give you many variations here. So we're not going to be doing a traditional Savasana. If you are in that first trimester, then you can do your traditional Savasana on your back. Otherwise, for all of you that are in the second, third trimester, we're going to come down onto your left side. You can bring as many pillows to this as you like. Maybe you want to pop a pillow under your head, in between your legs, pop it underneath your bum. Whatever is comfortable is okay. Otherwise, just lay down onto the floor. Okay, so we're going to lay down onto the side, placing your hand onto your belly, closing your eyes, and just allowing your breath to be, not forcing anything, not forcing any inhales or exhales. And I just want you to take a moment to thank yourself for being gentle with your body. Often it's hard to slow down. Often these kind of sessions can be frustrating because you're so used to going a million miles an hour that just taking some time to rest and relax and rejuvenate is really hard. So I want you to thank yourself for that. Now, as we come within, I want you to connect to your bub, allowing your breath to direct down into your belly. Maybe you can send a message or a feeling or emotion to your baby, sending some love, some warmth, some kindness. Or maybe you can simply say, I'm here for you, I love you, I cannot wait to meet you. Now as we bring our direction, I want you to focus on a big, bright, white light in front of your eyes. This big, bright, white light is warm. It's full of love. And this big, bright light is becoming bigger. It's filling all your surroundings. This big, bright light is loving, and it is everything that the world is amazing. It has warmth and kindness. With your next inhale, I want you to slowly breathe in this big, bright, white light. Inhaling all its love and kindness. And directing this big, white light down into your baby, into your belly. Allowing this big, bright, white light to fill your body with warmth and kindness and love. Allowing your body to fully surrender in this moment. To let go of any tension that you're holding. And just experience this love of this light that you and Bub are basking in right now. Enjoy this moment. As the light surrounds your whole body, heads down into your legs, into your toes. Just enjoy this moment. Enjoy the feeling of total relaxation of your whole body. Thoughts are going to come and go, and that's completely normal. If you just come back to the body, the breath, and just allowing that body to completely relax. Now, as we just return to stillness, still enjoying that feeling of deep love, nourishment. Just take a moment here to be still. For all of you that want to stay in this position, please do. Otherwise, you can slowly start to move your body, maybe stretch your arm above your head. And then slowly you're going to return to a seated position. Take your time. Don't push yourself here. You can keep your eyes closed before returning to the world. Taking a moment as you sit. And thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful relaxation. Please make sure you are tuned in for tomorrow's session, which is a Pilates focused booty burn. So we're going to be getting our sweat on again tomorrow. So I really hope to see you there. Make sure you hit subscribe so that you can keep updated with the whole 10 days that I have ahead of you. Enjoy. Thank you so much for taking the time to just be with yourself.